Alright. Welcome back to the broadcast. We are ending our days with the U-boat. And today's mission is slightly special. It's D-Day. Alright, we have a picture. So it's evening of the 6th of June, and no U-boats were in a channel to oppose the landings. So what happened is that German High Command is now sending total of 49 U-boats to the English Channel, and some of them had like a snorkels like we do, and it's not really possible to come from the east side to the channel because the mines. So French boats were like the first ones to take off. So it's not really a scenario that we can play, but we can actually, well, here you can see Operation Overlord, but we can, with the console commands, we can approximate it. So what's happening is that every point above this line here is actually radar scanned every 30 minutes. So aircraft are actually flying from the England veteran aircraft crews to scan and protect the landing currently. Then there's going to be like destroyer pickets. This line, those U-boats that were sent from the Brest came under air attack immediately. So, and I can actually see, I found the U-boat net picture of the U-boat losses in the English Channel. So here you can actually see how the U-boat losses actually correspond with basically picket lines that were protecting the D-Day. So apparently, and this operation lasted like till the 20th of the day. So U-boats tried to get in, but they were skirmishing basically only with the pickets. So that's basically our idea. And now we don't have a fuel, but we are still trying to get there, and according to the special rules.
Deckgeschütz besetzen. Bestätige.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloy?
Horchraum besetzen. Melden Sie sich zur Wache. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
And like I said, I need to use console commands. Okay. Aircraft attack, okay. Yep. So it shouldn't be like too easy. So this is pretty realistic. We are starting 10 p.m. In 6th of June. We are not the first boat to leave, but yeah, pretty much like historically correct. Rajakatse strike. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, what are you doing, boss? We are going to ram to the... We Yeah, we are not ramming into the pier here.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
What happened here? Maybe we have to we need to lower the flag here. Okay. Good time for our people just to try to crash the boat to the pier here. I don't think those are going to do much of anything against that. I hope he doesn't want to shoot the cannon inside this. Also, don't break our boat, please. Why are you breaking our boat already? Okay, EXO can stop firing. We don't have much of AI shells left, by the way, so. So I wasted one.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Diesel besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Halten.
Feindliches Flugzeug abgeschossen.
Feuer!
Feindliches Flugzeug erfolgreich abgeschossen.
Kerkerlein.
Funkraum besetzen. Schneller, schneller.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
Let's try this.
Alarm beenden.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Funkraum besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Zeit für eine Auszeit. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
How long until allies capture it? Well, this lasted. This particular harbor actually lasted until 1945. It was actually like surrounded for a longest time. So never, I guess, leave the board. I think your helm has taken to the snaps a little too early. Yeah, exit was a bit hurry. Where in France is your U-boat base? Yeah, so this is. What are you doing there? Okay, so it's La Rochelle, and this is like a third of the. They were like a bases, here, and here, but not all of them are actually simulated. Something like this.
Kurs setzen.
So. Yeah, it was hairy start, and it's going to get like a much more hairier.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, the Allies didn't actually capture Russia in real life. But last mission, U-boat missions were like just bringing supplies to the La Rochelle.
Diesel besetzen.
So in this scenario, we are going to be attacked every 30 minutes by aircraft after this point. Vichy France area, yep. Okay, Vichy France is. Yeah, it's drawn like this here.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
But yeah, Operation Overlord. U-boats didn't have anything. Couldn't do anything against the D-Day landings, but that wasn't because they didn't try. They did try, and like 6 boats sunk in the June.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
I think we are going to full speed because.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Horchraum besetzen.
I was thinking we forgot something. Radar detector.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
This is going to be short and violent patrol.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Dafür haben wir trainiert. Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen.
Auf Seerund!
That's almost realistic. That's almost realistic.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Fuel is 53%. We didn't have a chance to refuel, so because our crew just got from vacation, so
Alarm beenden!
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Anblasen!
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
okay, we are going to surface, but it's going to be a mistake. Because every square meter of the sea is going to be like scanned by radar every 30 minutes after this line. So it's crazy what the Brits could do during the D-Day.
Ich erwarte Befehle. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Funkraum besetzen! Leuchtraum besetzen!
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Ja.
U-Boot 55 Grad.
Submarine. Oh, nice. Now we can actually simulate some attack. So this is basically pretty much like what would happen. Fudge.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Denkt alle an eure Ausbildung. Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Yeah, they are going after our friend, so. Okay, lots of rockets. Contact lost.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Navigation besetzen.
Herr Kanoy, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Luftzielrohr besetzen.
Kondensstreifen. 45 Grad.
Oh, okay. It's coming after us. Maybe. Okay, climbing up after attack line. Turning to left. Away from us. Yeah, it's definitely going after the U-boat. Ship propeller. Maybe that second boat that actually dived. Yeah, okay, that's a speed low. That's our friend.
Alarm beenden.
Endlich etwas Stunden Pause.
Herr Kapitän,
Luftzielrohr besetzen.
U-Boot, 80 Grad.
Oh, it's still alive.
Kondensstreifen, Peilung, 90 Grad.
Two more.
Alarm, Flugzeug
Dafür.
immer.
It's shooting our friends and dropping some depth charges. I think the boat was there. Yep.
Kondensstreifen, 330 Grad.
Alarm beenden.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kanoy.
Endlich ein paar
Wird
Stunden
erledigt, Herr
Pause.
Kanoy.
Diesel besetzen.
It's alive.
Kondensstreifen, Peilung,
Okay, more aircraft.
325 Grad.
Now this feels like a D-Day.
Alarm, Flugzeug.
Oh no.
Navigation besetzen.
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden entdeckt.
Das wird
We
nicht
have been
einfach,
spotted.
aber-
But it's going after our friend. That's interesting. Okay. It's going after us. Yeah, we are over there.
Kurs setzen. Voraus.
Very, very close.
Meter.
Herr Kaloi,
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
There's a rocket.
Aktuelle Tiefe 30 Meter.
I think he overshot.
Kurs setzen.
Meter.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, that was
Boot für uns
was
mit
pretty bad.
Sprengsteuer.
Bad. bad surfacing.
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden
Broke the
entdeckt.
surface. In a war situation. Not great.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 200 Grad.
Meter.
Kondensstreifen. Alarm beenden.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi? Endlich ein paar Stunden.
Herr Kaloi,
Funkraum besetzen. Große Fahrt voraus.
Oh no.
Tiefe 10 Meter.
So tried to shoot a rocket at us. Yeah, maybe maybe it's a bit dangerous to. Now it's climbing away, and we probably can get to the special source of this mission, which happens immediately when I cross this line. Time is 13:15. Hello everyone, hello. So, now we are in an area that RAF is actually patrolling during the D-Day. So, we are going to go under attack every 30 minutes.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung
Alarm!
55
Flugzeug im
Grad.
Anflug!
I just spawned like a total air raid on me. I'm struggling to find battles in Nelson or patrolling where it was spotted. Anyone has had the same struggle? If you mean the open sea, that's a difficult one. If it's in a Scapa flow, it's I can actually show where it is in a Scapa flow. Did that once. So I think it's like sitting right here. Somewhere right here.
20 Meter.
But Scapa flow isn't like it's not that realistic. At least it wasn't during the beta. Okay, what did we got?
Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung.
Okay, they managed to nick us.
40 Meter. Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Tauchen auf 100 Meter.
And we dived. So
Rudergänger 20 Grad. Steuerbord.
I did Scapa flow mission in 1941. Yeah, same thing here. It wasn't like that great.
60 Meter.
Ruder 5 Grad.
Wasserbomben,
Steuerbord.
sehr nah.
Tauchen auf 165 Meter.
Ja, Herr Kellner, ich kümmere mich darum.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle
Yeah, they really want us dead.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. 75 Meter.
Over there.
Tiefe unter Kiel 70 Meter.
70 meters.
Tauchen auf 130 Meter. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 115 Grad.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. 100 Meter. Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Kurs setzen.
They are dropping depth charges on us.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Yep.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Yep, that's lot of care. Strain and stress. I wonder why.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 70 Grad. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 2, 6 Meter.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
We could go to the bottom, but against the aircraft that isn't like a
125
good
Meter.
tactic. Whole air raid is dropping their depth charges on us. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. He has shallows.
Sehr nah.
Scapa flow mission is so inaccurate. Yep, I totally agree. Ships are not the correct class. There's not real obstacles. They are not as sleepy as they were in real life. Yeah, somebody should mod that mission to be more accurate.
Sehr nah.
Can't they see us?
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
We need to go to the 50 meters at this point.
Große Fahrt voraus.
It never rains, but it pours. Yeah, Royal Oak was a revenge class. Yep. Yeah, those were mistakes.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Okay, they still want to continue. You know they are dropping pretty close, these bombs. Is the AI cheating?
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 125 Grad.
Sehr nah.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 170 Grad. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 160 Grad. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 140 Grad.
They really want us dead.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 10 Grad. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 165 Grad.
Okay, that was a lot of explosives.
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 205 Grad. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 165 Grad.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kalon? Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Navigation besetzen.
Herr Kapitän.
This engineer can now fix the torpedo tube. So we did get some damage, which is surprising.
Herr Kapitän.
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Okay, not too much water inside. Okay, so it was F tube. So we got like a something dropped on our tail basically. So every half and full hour, if we are not surface, I'll spawn the aircraft on us.
Aktuelle Tiefe 125
Einsatzbereit.
Meter.
Luftziel Seerohr repariert. Tauchen auf 50
Diesel
Meter.
repariert. 50 Meter.
Alarm beenden.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Ja. Tiefe unter Kiel 4 Meter.
Just an underwater mountain here. Is there still like an aircraft outside? Not unrealistic, mind you. Okay, there's a lot of them. Yeah, getting to the surface to take air or would be like a pretty difficult with these aircraft around.
Aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel 4 Meter.
Okay, that's
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
was a bit shallow, so.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese
Yeah,
Koordinaten
more fun here. Which of your officers outside of captain is the most experienced? XO is, Rieger is the most experienced, and Orderly is actually like a junior officer we started to train. So this is veteran crew. Orderly is the new guy, and Grossman is also like a semi-new guy. He's we gave our away for our previous chief engineer and to Grossman, who can actually build the parts from the scrap. So it's easier to say who is not. Still aircraft. I guess they are going to go away at some point. Like maybe. Warship.
165 Grad.
High closing in. One unit. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if it's ours. This would be like a good time for that side mission that some U-boat is going to ask help. That would actually fit pretty nicely.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel 1 Meter. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert. Kondensstreifen. Peilung 115 Grad.
Okay. That was fast.
Tauchen auf 100 Meter.
5 Meter. Meter.
45 Meter.
So if you are playing the D-Day scenario, actually using the air raid aircraft attack code at the sea might like resolve the pretty okay. Okay, some guy is going to crack. Detected plus 36 minutes. Yeah, it's going to stress. Yeah, we are going to detect it all the time.
Herr Kapitän. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi? Herr Kapitän?
Okay, we can use our secret weapon. The power of the music.
Wie
So
lauten
our
Ihre Befehle,
secret
Herr
weapon
Kaloi?
could be like pump the
Netzpumpe einschalten.
Ja.
Funkraum besetzen.
pump the water out. Why did I put them Rossmann here? Rossmann should be sleeping.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Herr Kapitän?
Bestätige. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi?
Funkraum besetzen.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Funkraum besetzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, he's trying to transmit underwater. That's funny.
Aktuelle Tiefe 95 Meter.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Ja.
75 Meter.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter.
G-Motoren besetzen.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind
Okay,
auf
this
Seerohrtiefe.
happens when I take the
Für
man of
Rundblick
the
eingesteuert.
under the air threat. That isn't like a good thing at all.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Yep.
Ja.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Actually, we need to take air.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Cancel that.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Ja, Snorkel
Für
up.
Rundblick eingesteuert. 15 Meter.
Because they didn't have a depth charges, so. Or they already dropped them on us, so.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Let's take air and electricity. Too much work from officers. It's wartime. Snorkel is pretty OP in this game. Hmm. Okay. Discipline is back up. Batteries are loading as well. So.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kalon?
Auf Rotlicht wechseln. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Bestätige.
You can imagine every 30 minutes the plane is flying over. Yeah, it might be a good idea to go blue light. Yeah, it would be. It would be when we are under, but it's not good for the morale. So that's why I didn't want to do it, because we could actually go on surface and take some air with a snorkel. The funny thing is that in real life the U-boat, the older type U-boats were drawn off from this attack, and those with the snorkel were told to like continue the attack.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kalon?
Navigation besetzen.
Zeit für eine Auszeit. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
That was too fun. I'm going to do it again.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Okay.
Tauchen auf 55 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Kondensstreifen. Peilung.
Ja, Herr Kalon, ich kümmere mich darum.
How deep is here?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
45 Meter.
I think we slipped away.
55 Meter.
Horchraum besetzen.
Endlich
Okay,
etwas
that guy needs
Stunden
rest.
Pause. Herr Kapitän?
Jawohl.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloi. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
E-Motoren besetzen.
Okay, game is lagging. That's a lot of aircraft. Yeah, I can spawn the whole air raid on me.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel, 80 Meter.
Okay.
Auf Blaulicht schalten.
Auf Zero.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Zero-Tiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Ja. Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay. So basically, we can't get past the warships.
Kurs setzen. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Feindliche Kriegsschiffe in Sicht. Peilung 355 Grad.
Refueling is going to be a real problem. Yeah, we don't have a milk cow handy now, and it would be in a danger zone if we had.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
I think the refueling should be like our least problem.
Kurs setzen.
Because I'm going to do like what the
Ja?
real U-boat captains did and started to fight with the escorts here. Moving away.
Kurs
Okay.
setzen. Kurs setzen.
Apparently they don't want to fight with me. Playing with the spawn command. Spawn warships. Destination. I think the destination only works with the convoys. Although this is the area I would like to only like spawn the warships. Medium closing 4 to 11. Oh no. Mast on the horizon. High moving away. Medium closing in.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
I don't know but why the warships always like take course away from me. I wonder if the aircraft spots me, would it radio to the destroyers?
Kondensstreifen. Peilung 330 Grad.
Alarm! Flugzeug im
Dafür haben
Anflug!
wir
Peilung!
trainiert. Wir werden das
350.
gemeinsam.
they noticed us.
Zeit, unseren Mut zu testen, Männer. Tauchen auf 95 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 7 Meter.
Schneller, schneller!
25 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Tiefe unter Kiel 8 Meter. 65 Meter.
Tauchen auf 90 Meter.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Peilung 85 Grad.
Aktuelle Tiefe 80 Meter.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, bottom is here.
90 Meter.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Peilung 0 Grad. Tauchen auf 80 Meter.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Aktuelle Tiefe 85 Meter, sehr nah. Ja,
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Tiefe unter Kiel 22 Meter.
Yeah. English channel is like this. Nowhere to basically escape.
Sehr nah.
English channel.
10 Grad.
Ouch.
Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Wasserbomben, sehr nah. Wasserbomben, sehr nah.
Auf Blaulicht schalten. 140 Grad. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 24 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Speed low. Units 15 to 32. Okay. Yep. There should be like about 1,000 ships in a English channel right now, so I can believe that. Although this should be like a first line should be like just a bigger line. there's like 2 picket lines of destroyers, and third is basically covering the invasion here. D-Day from the U-boat's perspective isn't fun. But definitely this should be like an official mission that drops you like in hot water basically. Because that shouldn't be like hard to program to like drop the aircraft on the player every 30 minutes. And simulate these most important picket lines. Then again, we don't have like minefields, which should exist in a channel right now. Though I think they were like in this area. And here as well. This was like an anti-submarine field, so to stop what we did in start of this game. Hello, hello. Boys can sleep if they can. Light. We are basically trying to simulate here the D-Day from the U-boat's perspective. Still trying to get us. One Charlie was Royal Signals in World War II, but he actually landed on the Utah beach. Oh, not interesting. I'm going to meanwhile in Sweden. No, meanwhile in Finland. Well, 20th day of June of 1944, Battle of the Talihantala. The movie is named as Final Defense 1944. Happened right here, and I found one U-boat wreck that was right here, which was sent from the Kotka here to try to stop the Soviet landings to the Finnish coast. Right here. Soviets actually got the Enigma and the U-boat. They raised it. U-250. So we are going to check the story of the U-250 and maybe sail a bit in the Baltic Sea and Gulf of Finland. In the next times. 7,000 plus target requirement of D-Day. Good luck. Yeah, it's not really possible, but because Kriegsmarine lost a lot of U-boats trying to get here. So first picket line is here, second picket line is here, and I can show the picture with what I found from the U-boat net. So here's the U-boats lost in English Channel. 1944. Blue ones. Notice where they are. So they tried. Kriegsmarine tried. But yeah. Yeah, it's a suicide mission. Plain simple. I'm surprised Germany didn't bother to invade Sweden at the time. Well, Sweden was giving them nickel already, and there were like 20 Swedish or so soldiers that did vanish. So they were preparing, but when the Sweden gave them what they want, no problem. So why shouldn't you like invade somebody that's giving up your demands already? And Sweden actually played it pretty wise because they were more stern the weaker the Nazi Germany actually got. So they played their cards right. This unit was second in 2 years because they had more sophisticated radio equipment. Yeah, that's always like communications. Communications is really important. Okay, there's still like an aircraft outside. Funny, you can hear it. Them buzzing around. And there's the con. We are close. Silent run. Improved depth keeping. Let's take a peek.
Aktuelle Tiefe 75 Meter. Ich könnte etwas helfen. 55 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 35 Meter.
We need some oxygen as well.
15 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Kondensstreifen, Peilung 130 Grad.
Meter.
How about trying 3 torpedoes at 3 targets on time? So yeah, this is not supporting on time calculations. So it's like I would need to eyeball it. There were like some situations where I could actually shoot the spread and it could be connect, but it's not easy in this game. Let's take some air. Hope they don't have any more ammunition, by the way. Basically, we are just surviving currently on the suicide mission, so... Okay, they are dropping.
Tauchen auf 55 Meter. Tauchen auf 90 Meter. 5 Meter.
Oh no.
Aktuelle Tiefe 25 Meter.
If you are still undetected, yeah. Brits had developed sets that had double the number of channels. Yeah, that's ooh, that's important. They're dropping bombs on us.
65 Meter.
We got like a bit of air. Problem with this mission is that U-boat needs to come up for air at some point. Although we could use the something we haven't actually used, and that's a ventilation system.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
60%. Well, in real life, U-boats would start to ventilate on this quality already.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. 85 Meter.
This is pretty cheesy. We can have a final dinner. Okay, bit deeper.
Betrachten Sie es gut.
120 meters here.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Kurs setzen. Aktuelle Tiefe 90 Meter.
Herr Kaloi,
Auf See.
Let's go and peek.
Meter. 45 Meter.
Probable noise, nearby contacts.
20 Meter.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf sehr tiefer und für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Dance-Streifen, Peilung 75 Grad.
Okay. Final dinner, accurate one. If you can get score on this attack, yeah. It's a bit hard.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung 30 Grad.
Corvette.
Meter.
Okay. Dropping something gifts on us. Ouch. I don't know how we are alive. Honestly.
Auszeit. 35 Meter. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 8 Meter.
Tauchen auf 100 Meter.
100 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 7, 9 Meter.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Okay, how about now? Okay, please don't break the surface.
Aktuelle Tiefe 75 Meter. Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
What's the damage? Currently we are actually doing pretty okay.
Rundblick eingesteuert.
So we have used some spares, but still minimal. Still rising. Yeah, still rising. Empire Ocelot.
Aktualisieren.
I don't know what
Entfernung
this is doing
2,
here, but
7, 4 Meter. Lage 5.
let's
2,
entertain the
links.
fact that we can actually shoot something. Apparently, U-boats managed to sink just like one merchant carrying troops, so it was just them against the destroyers in real life. I suppose this is a supply ship for the destroyer squadron or something. And now they are hearing us.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon.
Yeah, we are cavitating. 6 knot speed, probably. 5 knots.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 5. Knoten. Rohr 1 bewässern. Aktualisieren. Winkel 4, 9, links.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Angle of above is pretty okay.
Dick geortet.
60 AOP. This is pretty okay. We are in front of them.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 4, 6, links. Los!
Oh, that's actually... I think that is actually a ship that was like made for the D-Day landings. Chant. Yeah, that's actually... That is actually like a legit target.
Schussunterlagen
Huge distance.
Entfernung 4, 1, 9, 6 Meter. Lage
Yep, okay,
5,
we can
3,
we can shoot it.
links.
Coasters. I'll buy this. That's a coaster as well. And more chant. Coaster. So this is like
Herr Kaloi, wir wurden von der SG verortet.
that's an one.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 8, 7. Bug links. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 6, 7, 5 Meter. Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
Los!
Actually, this would be time to load if you want to shoot something.
Korvette, 65 Grad. Wir wurden von der SG geortet.
Sekunden bis Torpedo einschlag.
Okay, let's say 10 knots.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Corvette. Maybe. Okay, that's wrong. Okay, let's put this on now.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 1.
Distance.
Links. Geschwindigkeit 1, 0. Knoten. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 5, 0, 9 Meter. 30 Sekunden. Rohr 5. Bewässern. Rohr 5 bewässern. 20 Sekunden. Alle Maschinen stopp. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo einschlag. Los! 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Ah, just missed. And this seems to be hitting the home. That
20 Sekunden.
it might be a bit eyeballed AOB. Come on. Okay. So you want to...
Kurs setzen.
How deep is here?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. 20 Sekunden. Tiefe unter Kiel 10 Sekunden bis 1 Meter. Tauchen auf 85 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Fehlschuss.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Verstanden, Kommandant.
Okay, they have a hedgehog. Okay, this is going to hurt probably. I already used like a decoy.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich drum.
Corvette looks like a problem. Yeah, it kind of is. That's why I used the homing torpedo, but it started to like home to some random target here.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Tauchen
Old tactic, let's go to the bottom.
Meter.
Old tactics, let's go to the bottom. Because that you can do in a English channel at least.
Minimale Schäden.
Minimal damage.
90 Meter.
Okay, it's going to go after the something else. Okay, so much for the veteran crew.
100 Meter.
We have one T5. So we could try to shoot the second homing torpedo at it. That's probably sinking soon. Yeah, it's going down.
90 Meter. Meter. Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Okay, it is a river class.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1,081 Meter.
To doing some speed here.
Aktualisieren.
aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 1, 4 Knoten. Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 107. Bug rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 9, 7,
Recheck
rechts.
them.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 7, 9 Meter. Los!
A non-homing torpedo.
Rohr 4 bewässern.
Rohr 4 bewässert.
Probably not going to connect if I shoot is it stopping?
Die Besatzung
Oh no.
evakuiert das Schiff.
Okay, this is going down.
Laut Ihrem Befehl, Herr Kanal.
I think it hit the brakes.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. Sekunden. Sekunden. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2408 Meter. Gegnerfahrt 5 Knoten. Winkel 8, 9. Bug links. Rohr 3 bewässern.
Yeah, they hit the brake and it went past, but it's sailing towards the center, and it's a LUT torpedo, so it's going to reverse this turn and start to make like a crazy movement here.
Los!
Let's see if my speed guesstimation is all correct. And this is like a homing torpedo. Now it's actually homing somewhere. But there's like this sinking ship between us, so it might connect there. Regardless, they lost us, and probably because the bottom bones. For example, in Baltics, the Finnish Navy used the ASDIC after the war in 50s and 60s, and they noticed that it was really hard to detect anything with that. But there's several lifeboats, so they can have a group session here. Okay, that was at least mobility kill. It's already heavy aft. going after that. That's a miss, but it might be like a happy miss.
Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten. Schleichfahrt beenden. Wie laut? Herr Kaloi?
Let's load the F-tube as well. You could actually load several tubes at the same time in a front during the beta.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Okay, there's a bit of water
Wie
again.
lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi?
30 Sekunden.
Herr Kaloi?
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Okay, what's that? Okay, more of them.
Sekunden. Zehn Sekunden bis Einschlag. Schwere Schäden.
Schleichfahrt. Auf Blaulicht. Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
I did use this tactic in a Nazi at the beginning of the game. But if they detect us, although they are now moving, they are not listening. But as the bounce could still like a... We are not getting bottom early enough.
Aktuelle Tiefe 35 Meter.
They don't have a hedgehog. So that's a bit nice. Something positive. So if they drop, we need to like hit the full speed and hope we are loading torpedoes.
Kommandant, wir wurden entdeckt. Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon. Pass auf. Sehr nah. E-Motoren besetzen.
70 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenliste.
That danger close like once again.
Tiefe unter Kiel.
Tauchen 2 Meter. 90 Meter. 80 Meter. Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 90 Meter.
Somebody is going to snap. Strain and stress 96%.
Funkspruch erhalten. Ja. Kommandant, auf Periskoptiefe, bereit für einen Rundumblick. Ja.
Radar.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 3, 7, 9, 4 Meter. Winkel 4.
Oh no, they are very close.
Schneller, schneller. Tauchen auf 95 Meter.
Yep, that's very close.
Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Aktuelle Tiefe 25 Meter.
So you didn't like load the F2. Yeah, the torpedo too.
Herr Kapitän.
Now would have been like a good time to use it. Hey.
Aktuelle Tiefe 60 Meter.
%99% stress. Somebody is going to snap.
75 Meter.
Have you tried the Cold Waters game? I haven't. I mean, it looked very interesting. It was more like arcade-ish. I did play Dangerous Waters, which was more like a simulation back in the day. So it looked like a lot of arcade and a lot of fun, but I noticed that there's way too many streamers already like playing the Cold Waters. So I was like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll take the old-fashioned U-boat then. Because this game has like one submarine that is exactly Finnish submarine vesikko. Type 2A prototype basically. So.
Tauchen auf 105 Meter. Tauchen auf 105 Meter.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Both guys need a bit of help here.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ja, Herr Gloy, ich kümmere mich darum. 105 Meter.
Oh, that's Actually, we would avoid these because honestly, And it's easy to avoid this because apparently the hulks are actually making a lot of noise. So any hydrophone operator is actually hearing them. Although this kind of thing would actually give us, in real life, some cover from the ASTIC. Oh, that's a danger close the way. Silent Hunter with the mod pack is best. Yeah, it's a Silent Hunter is a king, really. That's definitely. I did play start with the Silent Hunter as a boy. Some simulated Enigma operating. Apparently this game is going to have like Enigma operations at some point with the monsoon group and all. Okay, so we have a one torpedo ready. Profile of your boat. Yeah. It's simulated on the U-boat. Yeah. Although I don't have because difficulty I don't have the extra box of telling me how much I'm making noise here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Guy is actually better at loading.
Alles klar. Ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Changing the course towards the direction of the convoy, so we are not going to lose it that easily. Scrape the bottom. Yeah, I noticed.
Tauchen auf 90 Meter. Tauchen auf 90 Meter. Tauchen auf 90 Meter. Tauchen auf 95
Okay, 95 is actually okay.
90 Meter. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi?
They are petting the torpedo, clearly. I keep giving it that shoe polish.
2 geladen. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant. Rohr 3 geladen.
Auf Seerotiefe.
They are a bit in front of us, so not going to be like a most optimal firing solution, but
85 Meter.
let's try it out.
50 Meter. Zerstörer, 270 Grad, 20 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerotiefe. Für uns Blick eingesteuert.
Ah, there's something still.
40 Grad. Corvette, 245 Grad. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 941 Meter. Aktualisieren. Winkel 98 und links.
Empire Lord. 240.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 119 links. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los. ...40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Empire Lord. So it's Empire class. Explorer.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1430 Meter. Winkel 129 rechts. Gegnerfahrt 6 Knoten. 30 Sekunden. Rohr 2 bewässern.
2 bewässert.
Explorer. Yep. 107. Okay, that was a bit off.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 1, 0, 7, rechts. 20 Sekunden. Zehn Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Okay, let's see what's happening here. Okay, that was boiler hit. Apparently. Yeah, it's going down.
Sinkendes Wrack, 195 Grad. Sinkendes Wrack, 190
Die Besatzung
Grad.
evakuiert das Schiff. Los!
Is it though?
Sie gehen unter. Wir erweisen uns als
Okay, that was wrong angle.
Machen Sie weiter so. Ausgezeichnete
Huh.
Arbeit.
My first estimation, I took like a somehow like a wrong.
Aussetzen.
Anything worth of shooting here?
Wir wurden von Infekt geortet.
Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Ja, das wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben Schlimmeres überstanden.
Okay,
Lasst
somebody
uns
made
ruhig
a
bleiben.
decision for us. So.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Spotted us pretty far, by the way. Is that a black swan?
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 3, 4, 2, 0 Meter. 30 Sekunden. Lage 3, links. Geschwindigkeit 1, 5 Knoten. 20 Sekunden. Rohr 5. Bewässern.
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Herr Kaloi, wurden von SD geortet.
Okay, this is defensive shot. Okay, so it missed at like a wrong angle. Now it's going to be a fat torpedo, like making some crazy moves.
Los.
Okay, they heard the launch.
Zeit,
Oh.
unsere Route zu testen.
Okay, what are you doing?
Alle Maschinen stopp. Tauchen auf 105 Meter. Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Aktiv.
interesting choice of target, by the way.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Okay. Once again.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
45 Meter. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedo.
65 Meter.
That torpedo is circling here, but it went like a past this ship and armed, so it might not come. Well, it tries to come back, but the T5 is actually racing towards the maybe destroyer. I don't know, but it feels like it locked on the merchantman here.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Fehlschuss.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
85 Meter.
Schneller.
Okay. Minimal damage. Okay, we are scraping the bottom again.
Tauchen auf. 75 Meter.
That can actually cause damage, so
Aktuelle Tiefe. 90 Meter.
Tauchen auf. 75 Meter.
we could have scraped worse if the engineer wasn't in yellow.
70 Meter.
So Fat Torpedo has a chance to hit the Empire board again, which would be like a double tap. Probably not. Slightly out of the envelope, so
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Wasserbomben. Sehr nah.
Schneller, schneller.
Wasserbomben. Sehr nah.
we need to trust the zigzagging defense I made. Okay, somebody didn't go crazy. Some distance away.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Sinkendes Watt. 45 Grad. Sinkendes Watt. 40 Grad. Wasserbomben. In beträchtlicher Entfernung.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel. 2,9 Meter.
one of the destroyers. Corvettes is driving over us.
Korvette, 160. Korvette, 150 Grad. 85 Meter.
Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Tauchen auf 100 Meter. Tauchen auf 105 Meter.
105 Meter.
Tauchen auf 110 Meter.
Meter. U-Boot, 230 Grad.
What? Okay, that's a U-boat.
Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
Okay, air quality. It's going to be like a issue. Discipline is okay. Batteries could be better. So we are going to need to take air when we can, when we escape here. Although we don't have much of weapons, so.
Leuchtraum besetzen. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. E-Motoren besetzen.
Herr Kapitän. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Ja,
Kapitän?
ja.
Aktuelle Tiefe 1,5 Meter.
Herr Kapitän. Navigation besetzen. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 150 Grad. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppen. Tauchen aus. Weiter
30 minutes and we are full. Wolfpack attack. Okay. Bear. Funny thing, I don't see the target. Huh? I'm like, what the? Let's check that message again. $45, 56 north, 510 west. Not tuned there. I don't have the target. Otherwise it would be fun if it was here, but nope. Haven't used this a lot, but now it would be a good idea. If we don't want to move, we just want to load the batteries. So it's a faster if you do this way. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay. Teleporting is works.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Schleifahrt beenden.
This wasn't official mission, so we couldn't actually complete it, but
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Bestätige. Rakaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
I hope my crew doesn't like ram the submarine to the pier again. They did it like twice already at the start of the mission. It's 8th of June. We could try this again next time, or we could like try to skip to the Baltic Sea. But we have time to do something interesting, so we could try this D-Day defense. But because apparently they tried till the 20th of the June to sink Allied ships, but wasn't so successful. Yeah, actually pretty good of clearing the airplane rubble from this place. But apparently. Yeah, a few coasters and couple airplanes. VP convoy attacked. Credited of 3 freighters. What? C3. What? Okay, interesting. Okay, this was peculiar. But yeah, that's a D-Day in a nutshell. What the U-boats try to do and how badly it's going to go. I think we are losing this war. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. I'll show the schedule once again. So this week I'm going to continue Road to Vostok on Wednesday, still showcasing the demo. And there's a Nihilum and Star Control Origins on Thursday. And Saturday I think we are going to go with the Bloodlines 2. Prey, that's a new game from 2017, and continue Devotion. I haven't played a lot of Taiwanese games, so that's pretty cool. Cool to test.